See these little warm, steamy buns? They will be the highlight of my day. Only joking! Oh, we're in Copenhagen!
Yes, we're in Copenhagen and we're in Denmark. We crossed that awesome bridge today. So today is New Country Day. So the reason Sarah said that these hot steamy buns are going to be the highlight of our day is because it's freezing and it's grey, and we just checked the weather back home in Andalusia and it's 30 degrees there, 10 degrees here or less, 30 degrees there.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a blow to the system because it's really, really cold in the van, but we're not going to let that hold us back.
So yeah, we just crossed the Öresund Bridge to get here, which is a crazy 8-kilometre bridge pretty much from Sweden, before you go to an artificial island and then go down into a 4-kilometre tunnel to bring you into Denmark and just outside the city of Copenhagen. So that was different, a little bit expensive.
Sorry about that. Yes, it was expensive. It was about 53 euros it works out. And you literally on the bridge and tunnel combined for about 15 minutes maximum. So it's a very expensive toll. But then we kind of weighed it up, and to get a ferry over, either way you go, anywhere you travel through to Scandinavia from Germany is going to be expensive. And for us, this little one here is much happier in the van with us driving rather than going on any kind of ferry, aren't you? Yeah.
Good access for the city though. We just found a park for night stop just by a marina. Literally just pulled off the main road as we crossed over the bridge. And it's about a 20-minute cycle into the city of Copenhagen, which we're really looking forward to. Even though it's grey, we're going to make the most of it and have an awesome day.
Yeah, we're hoping that this little tiny blemish, is that a word? Blemish of sunshine, if that makes sense, probably not, is going to prevail.
Blossom.
And burst through the clouds. Sunshine!
But Copenhagen is an awesome city, have been looking forward to it. So yeah, we're going to get on our bikes and go and check it out.
Yeah. Can I just say, it's another one of those cities that sounds really good, isn't it? Like, I really wanted to go to Helsinki because of how it sounds. I don't know why, but Copenhagen is another one of those, isn't it? Copenhagen, it just sounds so cool. Don't you think?
Yeah. Just come to a district or an area of Copenhagen called Kristiania, which is just, it's out of this world. It's like no other place in any other city that I've been to. It's basically made up of loads of sort of galleries and shops and unique DIY self-builds. It's like you're in a little festival or a wonderland, a crazy drug-infused wonderland. Wouldn't know anything about that though.
As soon as you walk in, you get this distinct smell of pot.
And then it's just growing there on the side of the street. You can see the birds.
Yes, what you see with your eyes there is real. Sparrows feasting on a marijuana plant.
Flying, aren't they, darling? Flying.
They're flying. They must be going for the seeds. I can't believe there's just a load of weed plants just growing here by the, just in the city.
It's an insane place full of graffiti, like works of art,
There's
sculptures. It's surrounded by sort of grey, dull, run-down sort of buildings or whatever. And then it's just these beautiful, colourful works of art, incredible creative things. And look at this behind us. It's just like a wonderland of insane creativity.
Yeah, there's a little section around there that you're not allowed to film where people are just selling weed, just on little stalls, all sorts, loads of it. So it's pretty kind of crazy, really.
See, now I'm a little bit confused. We've just left that crazy little area and we're by a canal.
Some of these little barges down here where obviously people live are so cool. I mean, just makes you want to come and live in Copenhagen, doesn't it? On one of these little boats. This one's got a well nice little deck.
Where are we, darling?
Copenhagen, and it's really good and really colourful, this part anyway. This street is like the famous street,
And
isn't
this
it?
little canal here, you've got all the coloured buildings behind us. First impressions, since we've been here for a couple of hours, what an awesome city.
Yeah, it's got so much character.
It's ridiculous. It's got the cutting edge design styles and the different architecture and these coloured buildings, the unique area we showed you before. And you've got all these modern buildings as well. It's pretty awesome.
This is the tallest man ever to live, I think.
Perfect for Charlie or Dizzee. One day.
I'm going to compare the two, the real life version and the Lego version.
Come up to the round tower, which is kind of in the centre of the old town. Gives awesome views over the whole city. You can see the bridge we crossed to get here and Church of the Saviour, and it gives you an idea of how big the city is, this capital is, with all the spires just dotted around.
It's always good to come up a tower, isn't it? So you get to see the city from a different perspective and you get to see the whole city if you like.
So whenever we come to city, we always try and come up a tower to get that different viewpoint.
So there's a mermaid down there and it's rubbish. I mean, sorry Copenhagen, but it's supposed to be like this famous kind of I don't even know what it means actually, what it stands for, but everyone's down there. There's loads of people. It's surrounded. There's about 100 people down there taking pictures of a mermaid with a bit of a rubbish view, not that good statue, rubbish. Take a look at this guy. This is a much better statue, and there's nobody here.
To be fair, I think Copenhagens hate the mermaid as well, because all the tourists come here and it's an iconic statue.
But I don't understand why.
Well, no, nobody understands why, and we all go down there just to see it, to have a photo taken, although I didn't take one. But yeah, no one knows why everyone goes down there. But he, with good reason, it looks a little bit upset because she's getting all the attention and he's got no one here taking photographs.
There's absolutely no one here, that's why. It's only a couple of 100 metres that way. That's why we thought we'll go and, you know, stop and
have a chat with him.
Of this guy, because he's much cooler.
And one leg. And hop skip. And 180 twist.
You're putting me off. Just the basic skipping is enough this time in the morning. Thank you very much.
So just doing the usual routine to keep warm when it's freezing cold in the morning. There was another frost out this morning. Only to be expected as is coming into winter. Yeah, we had an awesome day in Copenhagen. What an amazing city. Got so much character. All the colourful buildings, and then the Christiania area with all the urban artwork and everything. Definitely be going back there again in the future.
We're running out of time a little bit. We literally only have a few weeks to get back down to Spain. And little old Vinster, well, you know, he's not that fast. You know, if you put in a destination and it says 2 hours, in the van it takes probably 2.5, if not more. For example, 110 on a motorway, we only go 80. So if you take that distance over a few hours, you're taking quite a lot longer, aren't you?
You can do the maths if you like. So you add an extra like 50% on. So yeah, it takes a lot longer. So unfortunately, and the thing, we've researched Denmark, and apart from cities, after Copenhagen we fancy, you know, not visiting too many more. The main things to see, or the main attractions that we would like to visit, are in the extremities. So the far north there's some sand dunes, and in the far south there's these huge chalk cliffs. But neither of those are on our route, so unfortunately
we really need to stick to route now all the way back to Spain.
But it has been interesting. Like, Denmark is a crazy little country. Didn't realise how small it was really, and it is the gateway to Scandinavia. So if you want to get to Scandinavia this way, you have to come through Denmark on those bridges or catch a ferry, and those bridges are awesome. First one was okay, the second one was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It must be like 15 kilometres long or something, the Great Belt Bridge it's called.
Yeah, I mean they are expensive.
Another ridiculously expensive bridge.
It's probably cheaper than getting the ferry, and obviously less stress for us because of little Charlie boy.
No, he's not scared of this bridge, is he?
He doesn't even realise we're on a bridge.
It's been a nice drive.
Yeah, it's a different experience going on. Easily the longest bridge that I've ever gone on. And we're still on the bridge, about half an hour later.
So it's been all right, but we are quite excited to get back into Germany, and we do feel really proud of this old boy to have taken us all the way up Scandinavia, all the way kind of back down, and now we feel like we're sort of getting closer and more safer, if you like, because obviously it's quite expensive up here, especially Sweden and Norway. So
yeah, when you're on a budget, getting back down to Germany is like a little kid in a sweet shop. You can go into a supermarket and you can buy everything again.
Yeah. I mean, fuel prices in Denmark is really good. I think it works out about 120.
Yeah, one of the cheapest in Europe.
So compared to what we've been used to up in Sweden at about 160 euros or more, which was quite a lot. It's nice coming down already and those prices getting a bit more explorer friendly.
Actually guys, it's a very sad day today. Not only will we be leaving Scandinavia, but the Marmite has nearly run out.
Oh my god.
Just scraping the barrel. Not even Marmite. Yeast extract from Morrison's.
This has lasted us pretty much the whole trip.
Three of them has lasted us, well, almost 6 months, is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
5 months.
We have been rationing though, haven't we? We haven't been having it every day.
Very sad moment.
I wonder if we can get it in Germany. We probably can.
What the hell is that?
This is muesli with
Pumpkin.
some different seeds, not pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin seeds. And then we don't have any oatmeal, but this is just with pineapple chunks.
Kind of works. Sticks to the pineapple.
Just a basic tin can of pineapple chunks. It's actually really nice. So this location is pretty nice. Not sure where are we, love?
Not far from Odense.
Yes, so we're quite, I think only about 15 or 20 kilometres from Odense,
Third city.
the third city in Denmark. And we're kind of quite in the wilderness here. Nice little park up all to ourselves. There's a little toilet block there, nice clean toilets. You can do a little walk through the countryside this way. There's lots of little lakes or ponds dotted around with lots of bird life and things like that. So it was a nice little find. It was on Park for Night, and it's only about 4 or 5 kilometres from the main road, or probably less than that actually. So it was a perfect little spot for us to kind of just escape the highway, escape any towns, because it is the weekend, and hide away in nature en route to Germany.
So yeah, just having some breakfast before we get back on the road. And when in Denmark, when the country, like to try things. These though, macaroons. Not sure what they were exactly. Not the biggest fan. Sarah loves them.
Very
not
sweet,
sure.
aren't they? Very, very sweet and sugary.
They're like marzipan. Marzipan meringues.
They're just basically sugar and that's it. Quite like them with a coffee to give me a little kick after my skipping in the morning.
I quite like them with some notte plaleg.
Now you just go in complete overload of sugar and
A
disgusting.
nice little sugar hit in the morning. Now, and some rye bread. Look at this rye bread. Haven't had any rye bread for a while. So yeah, bit of brekkie, and then we're getting back on the road and heading to Germany. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.